3 plays. And the Beat Diggers scored on a 47-yard drive. Check that, a 53-yard drive. And they now lead 28-0. Tanner Morrow ran it in right up the gut from 12 yards away. He's got 2 touchdowns, as does C.J. Kukas. We still have 4:08 to go in the first quarter. And Godden to kick it off. High and towards the sideline, fielded by Robidart at the 10, straight ahead to the 15, to his left to the 20, and then runs into Beat Diggers, but tries to break out of a tackle, across the 25 to the 27, a return of 17 yards. And tackle was made by Sean McConnell, the junior. Estes Park does have 1 first down in the opening quarter. All the Beat Diggers need is 2 more touchdowns, and they would eclipse the 40-point mark. Brush has scored 181 points at home this year and only allowed 21. First and 10 from the 27 in a shotgun as Keller Twig pumps, throws it out, and that pass is going to be nearly intercepted by Kukas again on the slant. And it looked like there was a misread between quarterback and receiver, the quarterback Frankie Keller Twig and the receiver Sam Keller Twig, because he kept running. It'll be 2nd down and 10 to go for Estes Park. And once again, they're in a shotgun and in a no huddle, awaiting the play from the sidelines. And head coach Steve Urban now under center this time is Keller Twig. From their own 27-yard line, trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left, man in motion to the right, resetting, handoff right side. That might be Robidart, and he tries to squeeze a yard out of that play, and that's it. Kyle Muir was there to make the tackle. 3rd down and 9 on the carry, a 1-yarder by Robidart. But again, a no huddle for Estes Park. They want to get into some sort of offensive rhythm. Your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs, from checking to savings to IRAs, is Morgan Federal Bank, 321 Ensign Street, Morgan Federal Bank. There's a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Excuse me. 3rd down and 9 for the 28-yard line. This time Keller Twig is in a shotgun. Awaiting the snap, 2 receivers to the left and right. Rolling to his left is Keller Twig. Here comes the pressure, throwing off his back foot, and it's tipped, intercepted by Kukas at the 47-yard line, and he's down at the 42. So C.J. Kukas with his 2nd interception of the game, and then he was brought to the turf by Jonathan Santana, and the Beat Diggers start in Estes Park territory once again, only 42 yards away from the land of no hash marks. And we still have 3:03 to go in the opening quarter. Benny Albo, the receiver, to the right. Seawald and Rosenbrock are in that backfield. On 1st and 10 for the 42. Garcia, play action, looking to throw. Throws over the middle. That pass is incomplete. Beyond the outstretched right hand of Pablo Gil at the 31-yard line. He had a small seam, but tough to throw to and through for Eric Garcia, 2nd and 10. 2 touchdowns apiece for C.J. Kukas. How do they place that ball in the 41? There you go. And Tanner Morrow as well. Morrow scored both of his on runs. Kukas on a reception and an interception. 2 receivers split each side. Garcia's in a shotgun. Seawald is the lone setback on 2nd down and 10 for the 42. He's back to throw. Out to his right, wide open. Caught by Kukas at the 34, and he is taken down by the ankles at the 28-yard line. A 1st down for the Beat Diggers. The tackle was made by David Klein. It's a gain of 12 officially to the 30. And Kukas was wide open on that pattern. He's had a big night so far. Still have plenty of time to go in the opening quarter, 2:48. But again, this will be a quick second half if the Beat Diggers just score a couple of more touchdowns here. You cannot go to a running clock until the second half. 1st and 10 Beat Diggers from the Estes Park 30. Garcia, again play action, looking, heaving it up the left side. There's a man out there. It's tipped and incomplete. Albo was well covered. There were a couple of men out there for Estes Park, and it was broken up nicely. It looked like Brian Riley was able to tip it away. We do have a flag down, and it's going to go against the Bead Diggers right in front of the Estes Park bench. Let's see if they take this penalty, which could make it about a 1st and 20. Ineligible man downfield. That's only a 5-yard penalty for Brush. So 1st and 15 from the Bobcat 35-yard line. The Bead Diggers leading 28-0, committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. From the 35, 1st and 15. Here comes Kukas with play instructions. He gets stepped out momentarily. Kyle Muir will take a breather on this play. Bead Diggers up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers split each side. The lone setback is Seawald. Shotgun. Play action. Throwing out to the left, and that pass is going to be caught by Albo at the 10-5. Touchdown for Vinny Albo from Eric Garcia. 35 yards away. And the Bead Diggers now lead 34-0 with 2:18 to go in the opening quarter. Albo was wide open up the left sideline. And now another extra point to be attempted by JC. Man, that was just too easy. Well, it's been very easy for the Bead Diggers. This is their highest scoring quarter of the season. They had a 21-point fourth quarter against Strasburg a couple of weeks ago. It's down. The kick is up by Cardenas. It's good. In the waning moments of the opening quarter, Brush 35, Estes Park nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, that was another short drive for the Bead Diggers. 3 plays, 42 yards, and only 45 seconds. Eric Garcia on a 35-yard pass to Vince Albo, his first touchdown of the season. And Brush leads 35-0. Those will be all the highlights, that we'll have on KSIRSports.com. High short kick by Cardenas. Bounces at the 20. It's still loose. Picked up by Robidart right there. Runs to his right. And he's going to go virtually nowhere and actually bounce to the 15. And then Trevor Blake made the tackle close to the 17. So Estes Park once again with some rough field position with 2:08 to go in the opening quarter. And the Bead Diggers leading 35-0. No surprise here whatsoever. Got to credit these Estes Park kids who've come out and played this game. Tough when you know that you're going on the road against one of the top teams in the state. And you're going through this. Keller Twig is under center. 2 backs are split. 1st and 10. There's the handoff right up the guts and maybe a yard, and that's it. Boy, bunched in very tight. Kyle Robidart with a carry. And he squeezed his way to the 19. Give Robidart some credit there. So it's a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 to go for the 19. Got a big Bead Digger crowd despite the fact that they could all be gone by halftime. Only because the game is out of hand as expected. 2nd and 8 for the 19. But it's a gorgeous night. I can't believe the temperature is this mild for early November. Trips to the right, and Keller Twig bobbles the football, takes off, runs up the left sideline, and then he's tackled from behind by Tanner Morrow, but a late flag. And I wonder if he's going to be called for a horse collar at the 12-yard line. And that would give the Bobcats a first down, unless there was an illegal block. It was thrown right at the point of the tackle when Morrow got him from behind. And the initial indication is coming right now. Personal foul, that's exactly what it was. Horse collar against the Bead Diggers, so it will be a first down for Estes Park. And that will amount to their biggest play of the game. With 1:21 to go in the opening quarter. It'll mark the football just shy of the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Yeah, excellent tackle by Morrow, but a little bit too high. You cannot grab the top of the jersey, especially near the back of the helmet, and drag a player down, and that's what Morrow did, but it looked completely unintentional. The Bobcats up to the line of scrimmage with a football just shy of the 28-yard line, trailing 35-0. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. And in a shotgun was Keller Twigg, but I believe movement before the ball was even snapped. And now Estes Park will go 5 yards backwards on the illegal procedure. Still have a minute 11 to go in the first. Long first quarter, but that'll be made up by very quick third and fourth quarters, undoubtedly. Eaton also scored 35 points against Estes Park when they played early on this season. First and 15 from the 23 in a shotgun. Keller Twigg rolling to his right. Backside pressure's coming. Now he's going to take off with the football across the 35-yard line, up the right sideline, spins, and he's got a first down past the 40 to the 42. A gain of 19 for the freshman quarterback, Frankie Keller Twigg. Well, very impressive. Estes Park now has 2 first downs on this possession. But they're not taking any time in the huddle. In fact, they're not going to a huddle. First and 10 at their own 42-yard line. The clock did stop, 56 seconds to go since Keller Twigg went out of bounds. He's under center now. Pass out in the left flat, caught by Brian Riley across the 45, up the left sideline, and he's down at the 50. An impressive gain of 8 yards, tackled by C.J. Kukas. And now the Estes Park offense is moving the football on the Bee Diggers. Might have one more play to go in the opening quarter as we are under 30 seconds to go. Again, Keller Twigg is under center. Second down and a long 2. Just shy of the 50. Man in motion to the right. Pass up the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Broken up at the 48-yard line. Intended for Sam Keller Twigg. Third down. And 2 to go. Trevor Blake was in on the coverage for the Bee Diggers. We have 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. The Bobcat offense up to the line of scrimmage, looking over towards the bench, getting play instructions. On 3rd and 2 from the 50. Keller Twigg under center. Play action. Fakes. Rolls to his left. Throws off his back foot. Caught! First down at the 45. Up the middle to the 40. And still on his feet is Sam Keller Twigg. He's down at the Bee Digger 35. It's a gain of 15 and a first down for Estes Park. And that is their 3rd first down of the drive. That should be the final play of the opening quarter, even though they're basically right up to the line of scrimmage. But I don't think they're going to run another play. But they have not restarted the clock. And are we going to have a late hit? Yeah, we have a late hit against the Bee Diggers. Attack on 15 more. The ball be placed at the 20-yard line. Well, the Bee Diggers have got to get serious here. Estes Park started this drive at their own 17. They've traveled 63 yards. Of course, it's easy to lose focus when you have a 35-0 lead, as the Bee Diggers do. First and 10 from the Bee Digger 20. And now they'll restart the clock. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Brush 35, Estes Park nothing. This is 10-10 KSIR and KSIR.com.